Now at 6, a record year for concealed carry permits in Ohio. We're digging deeper into how these numbers might affect you.
Plus, snow showers return. Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis is tracking our roller coaster weather.
Final score, Flyers 75, VCU 72.
Well, quite a scene last night. A historic win for the Flyers. Reaction tonight from both the team and nearby Brown Street businesses.
From WDTN, the station that's working for you, this is 2 News at 6.
And first at 6, a story you'll be seeing tonight only right here on 2 News. We take you inside one of the only jails in the state with body scanners in its facility.
It's a piece of equipment that the Greene County Jail is preparing to purchase, and Montgomery County wants one as well. 2 News reporter Charlisa Gordon visited the Hamilton County Jail for a closer look.
2 local jails may soon be getting body scanners. Sheriff Phil Plummer has requested funds from the Montgomery County Jail, and Greene County Sheriff Gene Fisher says he plans to find money in his budget to get the device. Today I made the trip to Hamilton County to get answers on why getting this machine could be critical. In less than 5 seconds, a body scanner can detect if an inmate is trying to sneak contraband into a jail.
The machine's been fabulous for us. We've found a number of different things on people, things you wouldn't believe, that people bring in secreted in their body cavities.
The image is immediately uploaded and reviewed by a deputy. Major Charmaine McGuffey, who's in charge of the Hamilton County Jail, says you have to know what to look for.
That our officers that use that scanner are specially trained to do so.
The Hamilton County Jail has roughly 1,400 inmates at any given time. An estimated 80 offenders are processed daily. McGuffey says at least once a day someone walks into the jail with a weapon, needle, or drugs. She showed us images of some of their past finds.
This is our picture. This individual had a screwdriver in his anal cavity. You absolutely have to maintain safety for your officers and for the people that are incarcerated in your facility. Not to mention the fact that with the heroin epidemic and the things that are going on in the drug world today, people are more and more desperate to bring drugs into our facility, and we have to find those drugs. This is the spot we want to find them, right here, right in the intake process.
This technology costs close to $250,000, but McGuffey says it's worth every penny.
I would say it's not only a good investment, I'd say it's a must.
Hamilton County was the first in the state to add body scanners to its jail. No word yet when Montgomery and Greene County will get their devices. Charlisa Gordon, 2 News, working for you.
Okay, Charlisa, thanks. Turning to weather now. This is a live look through the Storm Team 2 Skycam network. You see a beautiful sunset trying to peek through some of the storm clouds we've been seeing. This is what the skies look like in Greenville at this hour. A lot colder, cloudier, some snow showers in the area as well today.
And you can see that right behind us. We're used to green this winter, but for a change, blue on the radar. That's wintry precipitation rolling through the area right now on Live Doppler 2 HD.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis with the first look.
And we're checking out some of the snow showers right along the Darke and Shelby County border. It looks like up near Versailles, we're seeing a little bit of snow, and also some of the snow near Russia and around Newport, heading over towards Sydney there along State Route 47. Also some snow showers up into Logan County, Champaign County, West Liberty. Looks like a nice little snow shower just came through there, and the castles out east of town picking up some of the heavier snow bands now. And a look at that winter weather index. We'll put it at low tonight. We haven't had a lot of winter weather, but some snow showers. Accumulation should be less than an inch. Can't rule out a slick spot on some of the bridges and overpasses tonight. And peak wind gusts today. Yeah, we had some gusty winds since midnight, 38 miles per hour for Dayton. Next 4 hours, winds will start to back off. We'll see the temperatures back off too, down below freezing as we head toward mid-evening. And I'll tell you when we're going to warm it up again on the Storm Team 2 forecast just minutes from now.
And as Brian just mentioned, strong winds were a big problem overnight and into the early morning hours. They brought down trees and knocked out power across the area. A large tree fell across West Riverview Avenue just before 1 a.m. and closed that road for about an hour's time. Well, Dayton Power and Light crews worked through the day to restore power. This is a live look right now at their outage map. Right now, more than 200 customers in Montgomery County still without power. More than 28,000 customers were impacted in the past 36 hours.
Survey crews from the National Weather Service in Wilmington determined a tornado touchdown in Highland County near Leesburg Wednesday morning, leaving behind 7 miles of damage. This is in addition to the EF1 tornado that hit Amelia in Claremont County and the EF0 that caused some damage in Anderson Township in Hamilton County. The strength of the Ashland County tornado has not yet been released. Get weather alerts sent right to your phone. Track live Doppler 2 HD wherever you're at. Just download the Storm Team 2 app. It is free and available right now in your app store.
Now new information on the deadly shooting in Trotwood earlier this week. The suspect, 23-year-old Deron Martin, pled not guilty to murder and felonious assault charges this morning. He's accused of killing Charles McDonald Jr. on Autumn Woods Avenue. Martin is now in the Montgomery County Jail on a $1 million bond. And Dayton police are still working to determine if that homicide in Trotwood is in any way connected to another shooting of a 9-year-old boy on Denison Avenue. Now, we asked police about the status of that investigation today. They tell us right now detectives have no direct evidence that the two are related. They're still working it, though. The 9-year-old boy, thankfully, now recovering at home. If you have any information on that shooting, please give Crime Stoppers a call.
Kettering police identified the suspects in last weekend's assault outside a Kettering restaurant. Police confirmed charges were approved for 23-year-old Michael Ramey. He faces felonious assault charges for the incident that put a 29-year-old man in the hospital. The assault happened in the Elsa's parking lot on Saturday. The victim says a group talking about President Trump attacked him after his friend told them to calm down. A warrant has been signed for Ramey's arrest. In a follow-up tonight on an investigation in Harrison Township at a dental office there, Dixie Dental and Denture Center held normal office hours today. They were closed Wednesday when the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office served a search warrant. We checked today and there have been no arrests or charges in this case. The investigation is ongoing.
Well, the state of Ohio issued more concealed carry CCW permits than ever before in the year 2016.
According to the state attorney general's office, nearly 159,000 people statewide got their permit to carry. 2 News reporter Tyler Yutzka is asking questions.
Hey, Mark and Katie, I spoke with the manager of the Miami Valley Shooting Grounds today. He's well aware of the increase in CCW permits and says he's added more classes to keep up.
We were doing 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. We're doing 2 on most of those days now, every weekend.
Rick Roberts is the manager of the Miami Valley Shooting Grounds in Vandalia, where if you're looking to take a CCW class, you'll have to wait a while.
We're booked 4, 5, up to six weekends. So we're going to add more classes for this, but it's very busy.
According to the state attorney general's office, 158,982 CCW licenses were issued in 2016, the most ever in a single year. And about 75% of those issued were to new permit holders. The fact that more Ohioans want to carry is no surprise to Roberts, who teaches them how.
A lot of them are just saying that, you know, with society today, they're all nervous. I'm getting older people, different generations are coming in. We've had up to 90-year-old ladies and gentlemen come in and get their CCWs.
Protection is the main reason Tanya Whitaker says she's getting her permit later this year.
Well, for when I have a kid, you know, and with all the violence that's been going on in the past, you know, year, 2 years, 3 years, that it's ridiculous, and I just want to feel safe. And, you know, I bought 2 pistols within this last week, 1 for home, 1 for carry.
People just want to protect themselves. That's what they seem to be saying the most.
Knowing that I have it at my side if it's needed, or by my bedside if it's needed, you know, for any reason, it's there.
And I also stopped by the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office today to find out how many CCW permits have been issued so far this year. As of today, 1,045 have been given out. Tyler Yutzka, 2 News, working for you.
It was quite a campaign. And it's already been quite an administration.
Vice President Mike Pence back here in Southwest Ohio today will have his message to small business owners.
7 people inside this home got out safely after unattended food on a stovetop caused the fire. It started at about 3:20 this morning at the home in the 2000 block of Ewalt Avenue. The fire spread from the kitchen to the attic. 2 adults, 5 kids were inside. All are okay. We did some digging, and cooking causes half of all residential fires in the United States. Well, Vice President Mike Pence stopped in Southwest Ohio today with a message for small business owners. He visited Frame USA in Springdale.
That's a manufacturing company that promotes its picture frames and artwork as being made in America. The VP and Health Secretary Tom Price telling employers and workers that they have a strong ally in President Trump.
I want you to know President Trump is all of your biggest fan. And Donald Trump, as President of the United States, is the best friend America's small business will ever have.
The Vice President also hailed small business owners and their employees as the true driving force of the U.S. economy. You can watch Pence's full remarks on our website, WDTN.com.
Dayton City Commissioners will have some competition for their seats in the election this November. 2 seats will be contested this morning. Shanice Turner-Sloss and Dayton Reverend Daryl Fairchild filed to run for City Commission. Incumbent commissioners Joey Williams and Jeffrey Mims Jr. are running for re-election. Tomorrow is the deadline to file.
And a historic night for the Dayton Flyers men's basketball team.
Congratulate the 2017 Atlantic 10 regular season champions.
It's got a nice ring to it. Coming up, we're live at UD Arena with reaction to the big first for the Flyers.
And colder weather to end the week, and even a little bit of snow out there. The Storm Team 2 forecast just minutes from now.
Quite the celebration after the Dayton Flyers made history with last night's victory over VCU. The win gave the men's basketball team its first outright Atlantic 10 regular season title. Flyer fans around the Miami Valley still celebrating that championship and the winningest senior class in program history.
2 News reporter Ethan Fitzgerald is live at UD Arena with more tonight.
That's right, guys. It was a big game last night here at UD Arena. You'd be hard-pressed to see people walking around that arena with no new Flyer gear. Now, when we had a chance to talk to the bookstore about the team's recent success, they said you shouldn't be surprised, but the Dayton bookstore, they said that fans are always looking for new gear, no matter how the team is playing. However, the bookstore is expecting to be busy as the Flyers go into the Atlantic 10 tournament as the #1 seed for the first time in team history.
Always fun, especially when you're gearing up for Selection Sunday and you're getting ready to, find out if you're going to make the tournament at the end of the year. People definitely pick up on it, and it's not even just the fans who are around regularly, but when we have students coming in for campus visits, they can feel the energy.
And UD says that fans are always coming through all of their various shops, but as you might have just heard, Selection Sunday is a big day for them. They always expect a significant boost in revenue and sales on those days. Live in a very chilly Dayton, Ethan Fitzgerald, 2 News, working for you.
All right, thank you, Ethan. And Hutch Connerman will have a recap and reaction to UD's big win coming up in just a couple minutes into sports.
It is also Read Across America Day, and the stories are coming in from classrooms across the Miami Valley.
With the roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti, and everyone...
In Dayton, a former librarian returned to Rivers Edge Montessori to read to students today. It also celebrates the birthday of Dr. Seuss. She says parents should be reading to their kids every night to help build that strong, important base for future success.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
All right, that forecast this evening, 33 at 7 o'clock, 31 9 p.m. and 30 at 11. We'll still have some of those scattered snow showers around the area as temperatures head below freezing, and also as the sun sets, the chance of some of that snow sticking around, it gets a little bit more likely. So some of the bridges, or maybe a couple of slick spots develop here overnight and into early tomorrow morning. Maybe a leftover flurry at 8 o'clock, 25, but then we'll see skies become mostly sunny as we go through the afternoon. Should be mostly sunny at 5 o'clock, but a cold one tomorrow. Today's high 4. 40, and I don't think we'll get out of the 30s tomorrow. Our headlines, well, we did have a record warm February. We tied for the warmest. 1930, just about 90 years ago, also was at 41.7. So we were about 11 degrees above the average. Rainfall and snowfall melted. Ended up being 3/4 of an inch below average with the highest temperature 76 on the 24th. Also a record for the month. And as far as the low temperature goes, all the way down to 10 degrees back on the 9th. Snow showers around tonight. Looks like less than an inch of accumulation. Right now, a pretty good snow shower working through the Sidney area just south of Anna. That'll run over into Logan County. Looks like West Liberty, DeGraff, you may see some of that snow. Kaiser Lake will probably pick up another decent snow shower as that goes by. And on Friday, we'll have the cold weather and still could see a few snow showers early in the day on Saturday. This picture from Kevin up in Urbana showing the snow coming down quite nicely there a couple of hours ago in one of those snow showers. Even a light coating on the ground. The high temperatures tomorrow, mid-30s for us. Currently, we have wind gusts backing off. 38 our peak gusts today. We're right now running in the low to mid-20s over the area with wind chill numbers tonight dropping off into the mid-20s. So a little taste of winter back in the air. SVG Chevrolet camera, you can see the darker skies. Looks like a snow shower approaching you from the west and northwest there. And live Doppler 2 HD down here in the Dayton area, not seeing as much. Most of the snow showers, at least for the time being, are running north of Interstate 70, but there are some more snow showers dropping southeastward across Indiana and developing back west in Indiana. So we still may see a little bit of snow around the Dayton area tonight, too. We have a low pressure area that will drop through the Ohio Valley, head over toward Virginia and West Virginia tomorrow morning, and with northwest winds coming off of Lake Michigan, a few of those snowflakes could head down our way. We've dropped off to 35, northwest wind at 15. There's that wind chill at 26 with our weather checkers tonight. A little bit of a spread here where the sun's been out around 40 degrees. Barbara Richardson, Kettering, Hope Quilke and Bellbrook, and William Nebus and Fairborn, but then Lowell Miller up in Greenville, 34 with a snow shower approaching. So there's some of the snow tonight swinging through the region as this low goes by. Northwest winds off the lake. A few snow flurries and snow showers tomorrow morning, but then high pressure builds in. A quiet weather pattern tomorrow afternoon, early tomorrow night, and then there's that chance a little bit of snow trying to work into the area, at least early in the day on Saturday. Your forecast tonight, we'll see some of those snow showers, less than an inch of accumulation. Low tonight, 24 degrees. Partly sunny, maybe an early day flurry tomorrow. Still breezy, northwest 10 to 20 with a high of 35. 20s in the morning, 31 at noon. Mid-30s in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. Mostly sunny skies, though. Saturday morning down to 20 with a high of 42 degrees. And then that chance of some morning snow showers. But we warm it right up again on Sunday, back up near 60. 64 on Monday and around 60 on Tuesday with some thunderstorms. A little cooler after that for Wednesday and Thursday. So there you go. A lot of ups and downs again in the forecast, but at least 48 hours worth of a taste of winter out there.
Okay, get our fix in there. All right, Brian, thanks.
2 Sports, powered by Ford.
Some of the sights and sounds of last night's celebration at UD Arena. If you were in attendance for the 79-72 victory over VCU, you were a part of history. The University of Dayton captured its first ever outright Atlantic 10 regular season championship, and the school set the all-time single-season attendance record with an average of 13,018. On senior night, Scoochie Smith, Kyle Davis, Charles Cook, and Kendall Pollard combined for 63 points. Up 3 with 3:51 to go, just 4 seconds on the shot clock. Josh Cunningham takes the inbounds pass and sinks this huge turnaround jumper for the Flyers. It was the final field goal of the game. The Rams had a chance to tie or take the lead with 22 seconds remaining. Jaquan Lewis's three-pointer from the corner hit the rim. Kyle Lewis grabbed the rebound, and Miller's men put it away from the foul line. Last year, the Flyers shared the crown with St. Bonaventure and Virginia Commonwealth.
It's very special. We don't want to share no titles. This is the first time we did it in school history. That's special, and that's something we want to get to the fans because they support us so much.
We know what kind of team we are, what kind of team we could be in a few weeks from now, and we just want to push towards that.
If you take it all the way back to the end of the semester in May when Steve passed away, to watch us grow through the off-season and the preseason and then deal with the adversity that we've dealt with, this is about as proud of a group of kids as you can be about because of what they've been able to accomplish.
Now, if you know anything about Coach Archie Miller, then you know he's a man that doesn't mess around. While last night was definitely a net gain for the Flyers basketball program, it was sort of a net loss for a trio of seniors.
I guess we took too long to cut the nets down, and Coach was fed up, and he went and cut it.
Those guys took too much time. I wasn't going to stand down there all night and wait for them to go up and cut it. They just need to, when you win a championship, you climb the ladder, you cut it, give it to a teammate, he goes up, he cuts it, give it to the next guy, he cuts it. And then when you get to the seniors, they don't want to climb the ladder, and then the coach just says, all right, it's time to go.
He's an impatient guy at times, and me, Kyle, and Kendall, we didn't get to cut down nets, but we'll cut some down in about 2 weeks.
Trust me, Coach Miller never messes around.
There you go. Hopefully many more nets to cut.
We hope so.
All right. Thanks.
We'll be right back with a final look at your forecast. Wow, look at that sky.
New at 11 tonight, the president's expected new order that would limit the number of refugees into the U.S. may be having an impact already on a local charity here in the Miami Valley. That and more later tonight on 2 News.
Let's get a final look at our forecast.
All right, this evening we are seeing some of those scattered snow showers right now, mostly north of I-70, but even here in the Dayton area later this evening we can see a few around. Watch that temperature head below freezing. As it does so, we get a little moisture on some of those bridges and overpasses out there. We can't rule out a couple of slick spots, but right now it looks like any accumulations overnight should stay under an inch.
All right, Brian, thank you. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you tonight at 10 and 11.
The latest on Jeff Sessions and more next on NBC Nightly News. Good night.